this away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. On the run, it's Johnson. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the stick.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They make the tackle, but not before. Solid gain on that pass. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can you keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for three? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the run here. Lets it go. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Breaks free. Who's in the clear? They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
And the single back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. In the clear at the 25. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Washington.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Handoff in a single back formation. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Powering through. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Offense facing the center.
And the Huskies will send their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Handoff to the single back. 1st down, looking for more now. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and of course Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now LSU stable of backs again on this roster too.
Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. And here's the handoff. Breaks into open space. As the 1st down is still going. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Huskies.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And offense back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Has the 1st down and more. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Running with purpose. They can't get him to the ground. Wow, juke the 1st tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
Grab behind the line. It's Glenn. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Here he goes. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Washington offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Gonna run it. It's Lyle. Got the 1st down and still motoring. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So far in the early going, both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking deep down the left side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And the quarterback dropping back. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looking to chuck it again. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down, looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
They're going to run it here. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
second down here. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Glenn. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Back to throw again. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he scores! Touchdown, LSU!
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point puts them up 9 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll run it here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Same tailback, another carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Back to pass. It's McMillan. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half. The Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Ball handed off. And the defense tackles into what should be the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking downfield. It's McMillan. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 10. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Screen to the wide receiver. And he runs it into the end zone. That bumps it up to a 3-score game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Huskies offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, LSU. The defense produces 6 points. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense on the field to take over. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to find some room. It's Lyle. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on third down. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? To the air. It's McMillan. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Lyle. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Catch made on the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the 40. Finding some room at the 25. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Brings her in the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Huskies.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The tight end has got it. And he's got it. The two-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead. Back within 2 scores. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Direct snap to the back. Looks like LSU has the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner is brought down. On the field. The offense going very heavy. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's McMillan. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Accurate throw, catch made right near the sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Huskies are going to keep this drive rolling. Here comes the handoff. Picks up the pace, looking for more. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
On the play. Brings up third down.
And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's broken up there. Great play on fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, makes it second and medium. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Washington offense retakes the field here. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Quick throw to the left side. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Play action here on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Second down now after the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks.
Looking deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's running out of time here. As incomplete, he was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it and when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Working clock with the ground game. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Washington offense is back out on the field now. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? The pass is intercepted.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU, as they put 6 more on the board.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Lyle. Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, but keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Grab behind the line is Perry. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Takes the handoff. It's Lyle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's McMillan. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. This was a case of a higher ranked